what genre of music do you consider yourself?
Man, to be honest, I do a variety of genres. Start off, the bread and butter is rap, R&B. Those are the bread and butter. If I go to and I need to make a song in an hour, 30 minutes, R&B rap. That's where I go. Now, as far as expanding out, I've done country songs, I've done a gospel song. Like, I got range, real range.
But when it comes to the bread and butter
Hmm.
of rap versus R&B, what would you say if there is a circle chart of 100%? What percentage would you put both of those for you as
Mm.
far as your music is concerned at this point? 50-50? Would you say 60-40, 70-30, 80-20, 90-10?
I say predominantly most of the energy, so for that, it'll probably be 50-50. Right now, predominantly, that's where the energy is going to, is rapping R&B. But I do got a little, if I could take away some of that percentage and give it 40-40 and then add a little 20 piece right here, I'd probably do that too.
Because if I'm not mistaken here, and you could correct me if I'm wrong, the last time you released an album, which was in 2023, it looked like it was an R&B
It was an
album,
R&B album, R&B album. So
but
now,
the music that you have currently, especially the song Fed,
yeah,
that's strictly rap there.
it's rap. You gotta do it like that. Go R&B, rap, R&B, rap. Maybe rap R&B, but just give a little trickeration and let them know you can do both. That's pretty much what it is.
Well, let's take it all the way back then, with that being said, and get the origin story of you musically here. So, uh, how did it all start, musically speaking, for you? Can you take the audience back? How did it start? Why did it start? What genre of music did it start? So on and so forth.
Well, actually growing up, like, it was hard for me to listen to like secular music. Like, I couldn't listen to it because like my mom and stuff, like, unless I went to my dad's house on the weekend, that was the only time we could listen to like the radio or something else outside of it. But with my mom, she was kind of like trying to change the lifestyle from where she was and the club scenes and stuff. So she kind of didn't play it. Like, the closest we got was probably like Mary Mary or something when we was at Mama's crib. But when we went to Pops and his side of the family, is a whole different debacle. But pretty much the music journey just started, in my family. They do music as well. My grandfather, he sings. And then I picked up poetry. So for me, that's why the pen game is so special, because I started writing early, early. Before I could sing, before I knew how to put it in rhythm, I was just writing. And so, man, it was a poet named Black Ice. I used to watch Black Ice all the time, and I would like see some of his cadences that he would do live and then pick apart and then rewrite it and make it to a beat. And then that's kind of when I started rapping. So I started rapping, then I taught myself how to sing. Once I did the projects for singing and everything, I felt like I graduated to another level. Then that's when I went back to rapping. And now I'm working on a rap project right now. And once I graduate from that, then I go back singing. It's levels.
Now, is there a title for this rap project that you're referencing here?
We haven't got title just yet. I got a couple of ideas and names in mind, but right now I haven't dialed in on just one that I want to make it like, it's got to be perfect. It got to be perfect.
So far on DSPs, the only album presently shown is an album released in 2023, and that was strictly R&B there?
Right. It was a mix of, it's got some rap in there too. So that one has like rap, R&B, and that's kind of like when I was showing the transition of me going to the rap album. So I kind of blended that together, and now on the rap album, it's got like rap where it starts off, but it blends into R&B. So that's the transition to go to, you know, so on.
And care to share the title of the album in 2023 that released?
So the one in 2023 was I Am Saige Michael. So that's on all platforms. I Am Saige Michael, basically just a breakout. I used to go by OP Hendrix. A lot of people know that. That was one of my old first names that I went by. I did a project under OP Hendrix, and then I graduated. I was like, man, I want to go by my name. I got my name from my grandmother. My grandmother called me Saige Michael. Nobody else really called me that. So I was like, man, I'm gonna utilize this, and rest been history.
Grandmother on the mother's side or father's side?
Yeah, on my mom's side. On my mom's side.
And when you said she called you this, are you talking about a nickname here, or this was actually a birth name that she coined?
Yeah, it's my real name, but just the way she said it, like nobody would say Sage Michael. They would just say Sage, or they call me whatever they would, but like she was the only one that would say Saige Michael.
So that's first name and middle
You
name?
know,
And do you know who actually named you these names and why? Sage or Michael here?
I don't. I think my grandmother named me. My grandmother named me, and then that's pretty much why I gravitated to her so much. Strong heart for her. Strong heart.
So this R&B album with some hip hop in it, what would you say if there was a circle chart of 100%? The album in 2023 was rap versus R&B.
Oh, the split of it, it was probably more so like 75-25, maybe 70-30, but it was more so leaning to R&B side for sure. Just gradually going to the rap side for sure.
And this new album, where would you say that circle chart lies currently?
It's probably the opposite, 75-25, but it's rap, R&B, just trying to blend it in.
And growing up for you, it sounds like a very religious upbringing on your mother's side. What did she raise you guys under,
What do you mean, like,
religious
oh,
wise?
religious? Oh, Christian, Christians. So I would go to church on Wednesdays sometimes, and I went on Sundays too, twice a week sometimes. But pretty much as I got older, like that's one of the things I really want to work on right now. I still want to go back to church more often. I feel like I need to be more in tune with it, but you know, growing up, I was always in the church, and that's how I learned a lot of these melodies, cadences, and stuff is because I could tell with like how frequencies actually affect people. Like when you hear the organ or you hear the drums and stuff in church. Like and I played the drums in church, so I really was excited to go because I got to do my little sense of therapy by just playing the drums and music. But yeah, definitely.
And when it came to Christianity back then, growing up, did it get more specific than that, like a particular branch or denomination of Christianity?
Baptist. It was Baptist. I know some of my family is like full gospel or something like that, but they had their own. It's the same thing. They just go by little different codes, little things that you can do and can't do.
Now, do you still follow this religion or this branch or denomination at this point? Do you consider yourself Baptist? Do you consider yourself Christian or maybe something else?
No, definitely, definitely still Christian. I'm just working on my faith a little bit better. I gotta get back to where I was. I'll be honest about it. I ain't gonna lie. We gotta get better.
And what about your father's side? Did he also raise you under Christianity or baptism and things of that nature as well?
Yeah,
Or maybe he followed something else?
my whole family.
Both sides.
So, little short story about it too. Even how that came about is because when I was 2 years old, I had meningitis. And so when I had meningitis, my mom, like I told you, she was living her lifestyle, whatever she was doing. And so she basically told like she prayed, she stayed in the hospital for like 4 or 5 days straight. Only thing she did was brush her teeth, just praying. And she told me she was like, she said she asked God if he saved me, because the doctor said I wouldn't be able to walk, talk, or see. So, or I might not make it. These are the outcomes. So, she stayed there beside the bed for all them days, making sure her prayer worked. And so that's kind of what kept me intact. Like no matter what nobody say, I know God real because of that example for itself. So it's like I'm forever be, you know, believed and dwelling in what I was brought up in, but I still do have my own thinking and own ways of life of, maybe that wasn't the right way I wanted to do something, or okay, I believe that, but let me go about it in a different manner. So it's just maturity and also developing as a man too. So that's one of the things that I'm taking with me. But Jesus Christ. What he say? What he say? Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Now, on the meningitis side of things, is that something that you completely healed from? Do you still have any complications even in your adulthood from that scenario there?
Nah, I'm just a little throwed off. That's just naturally though. I think I'm a little throwed off, but that's my creative juices. It may have helped me. I don't know, but no, I don't have any of those complications or anything now. So that's a blessing for sure.
And do you even know how you even caught that back in those
Nah,
days? Do you know the story behind that?
man, I know I done had like they told me I done got into rat poison, almost got hit by a car several times, and I was just doing a lot as a kid. I can tell you that. I don't know how I got it though.